Hormone balance. What actually works? Women come to me all of the time with a laundry list of symptoms, and they really just want me to tell them what actually works so they can quit wasting time and money on elaborate, complex, and costly treatment plans that just don't work. First, what's hormonal imbalance? It's not just one hormone being too high or too low. It's the entire system being out of sync. Sex hormones, thyroid hormones, adrenal hormones, and more. Think of your hormones like a symphony. If one instrument is off, the whole performance feels chaotic. Common signs: PMS or PMDD, irregular periods, weight gain, acne, anxiety, insomnia, brain fog, fertility challenges. And the most common imbalance I see is low progesterone with relatively high estrogen, aka estrogen dominance. So, what are the real causes of hormone imbalance? Well, chronic stress means cortisol steals progesterone. When your nervous system is stuck in fight or flight, your body chooses survival over fertility. So it diverts the resources to make cortisol instead of progesterone. When your adrenals are trying to pump out cortisol, it actually decreases the progesterone production in your body, which equals an imbalance throughout not only your sex hormones, but your thyroid and your cortisol. It's like your body keeps spending its hormone budget on stress instead of balance. You can't out-supplement a dysregulated nervous system. I tell that to everybody, and it's a really good reminder. Remember, your nervous system needs to be regulated, or we need to find ways to help it. Second, estrogens. Environmental estrogens, to be exact. We call them Xenoestrogens. So think of plastics, candles, receipts, conventional skincare, soy-based fillers. All of these contain fake synthetic estrogens that mimic real hormones in the body. So one of my patients worked in retail and handled thermal receipts all day. Her lab showed elevated estrogen, and once we removed the exposures and supported her detox pathways, her energy and mood instantly improved. I love using Select Balance Estrogen Detox because it has the nutrients and herbs in it that can push open the pathways to clear estrogen so that it's not getting bogged down and recycled in the body, creating extra toxic pathways. Thirdly is poor detox and gut function. Your liver and gut are in charge of processing and eliminating excess hormones. If they're sluggish, estrogen gets recycled instead of eliminated. This is often a hidden root cause of estrogen dominance, acne, PMS, and even fertility issues. If you're not having bowel movements every day, your hormones are probably getting reabsorbed. A healthy liver-gut axis is non-negotiable for hormone balance. 4, the blood sugar roller coaster. Skipping meals, living on caffeine, eating heavy sugar breakfasts, it's a recipe for hormone chaos. Unstable blood sugar means that your cortisol surges and your estrogen spikes, which means total hormonal dysregulation. I tell people this because in Western medicine, practitioners try to just say, oh, it's just progesterone, or it's just cortisol, or it's just thyroid. But we are all a symbiotic human being, and everything is relying on everything else. So once one thing is off, like your unstable blood sugars, which cause estrogen spikes, it all plays a part. So it's really important to know labs in a total macro way so that you are really understanding what your body's going through. I follow Mindy Peltz's Fast Like a Girl method. I love doing that for fasting because our hormones need to shift through our cycle phases. We're not men. We don't run a 24-hour cycle. We run on the moon cycle. So you're typical 28 to 31 days. So strategic fasting is the best for women, but it has to be done with the body's natural rhythm. 5th, nutrient deficiencies. So low levels of magnesium, B vitamins, zinc, omega-3s, it all makes it harder to create and regulate hormones. Birth control, gut inflammation, stress, poor diet, all equal nutrient deficiency, which can all disrupt hormonal regulation. So how do you start rebalancing your hormones naturally? Step 1, ditch the xenoestrogens. Switch to glass or stainless steel, no plastics or styrofoam. Use clean beauty and skincare. Toss synthetic candles, air fresheners, dryer sheets. And this is a big one. People think that soy is a good form of natural candle, but remember, our soy is highly contaminated typically with its GMO and is highly contaminated with pesticides. So just imagine you're taking this non-organic, non-GMO soy and you're putting it into a candle and you're burning it. Not only are you getting those fake estrogens, but you're also getting a dose of toxins with the toxins that are associated with the GMO and the glyphosates. So organic, beeswax, coconut oil, such better options for you out there than soy candles. Also, check your coffee cups and lids. You know those pods that you're putting in the Keurig, those have microplastics. The plastics can also lead to some increased estrogen. So if you're really working hard at limiting high estrogens, those are the little things that you have to look at. Step 2, support your liver daily. Eat cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, kale, cauliflower. Sip lemon water, dandelion root tea. You can try supplements. My favorite for women that they've noticed a huge difference is estrogen support, which we just went and rebranded to estrogen detox because that's what it's really doing. It's detoxing the estrogen out of your body. It helps promote estrogen clearance. And then Select Balanced Milk Thistle Plus helps support your liver detox pathways. Remember, your liver is like the hormone janitor. Give it tools to clean it up. And yes, detox support means having bowel movement at least once a day, sweating, Epsom salt baths, castor oil packs, moving your lymph, whatever way you like to do that, lymph massage, lymph vibration plate, rebounding like a trampoline. You don't have to do every single one of these, but just picking a few that are your self-care routine that help move toxins out is so important. Optional detox things that I love, coffee enemas, vitamin C flushes. Again, depends on your comfort level and what you want to do, but find things that fit in your routine and make you feel good. I always customize these options for each patient based on their lifestyle and needs. Step 3, we want to heal the gut. Eliminating gluten and dairy, doing more of a paleo type diet for 8 to 12 weeks is really important. The paleo style anti-inflammatory diet just kind of cuts out the hidden inflammation that our body continuously goes through when we're consuming gluten and dairy. And then it gives you a better understanding when you reintroduce it back in 12 weeks, your body will react to it easier if it wasn't supposed to be in your body to begin with. Sometimes it gets numb because it's so inflamed that it's not sure how to decipher between good and bad. But when you clean it out of your body and you put it back in, your body will know right away. It will tell you with bloating, diarrhea, gut pains, constipation, brain fog. There's symptoms that you'll know, like, oh, I added cheese back in and I feel like this. Then you'll know to hold that off for 2 more weeks and then try it back again. But we like to do, when we reintroduce foods, just one at a time until we get back to a normal routine. But honestly, people, when they remove gluten and dairy for 12 weeks, they don't really want to put it back in. And by that time, they found good alternatives. And so they know how good they feel without the inflammatory foods. Gut supportive supplements like Select Balance IBS support has a whole bunch of cyprium, marshmallow root, and other things that can heal the gut lining. Glutamine powder, high quality, helps heal the gut lining. Probiotics, Saccharomyces boulardii, all of you are really good at healing the gut lining. Step 4, we want to work on balancing your blood sugar. Break your fast with protein and fat, not just carbs. Eat every 4 to 5 hours with fiber, fat, and protein. This is if you are not in your fasting window. Again, you don't have to wake up and eat breakfast right away, especially if you are on the intermittent fasting plan and you're fasting like a girl appropriately, certain cycles. It's really beneficial to wait an intermittent fast before your first meal. But again, when you are having your first meal of the day, even if it's at noon, you're breaking your fast with some protein and fat, not just carbs. Cut back on caffeine until you've eaten for sure, because caffeine needs something to help it digest. And then make sure your coffee's organic and mold-free. Coffee itself isn't a xenoestrogen, but when it's sipped on an empty stomach from a plastic lid, it can really disrupt hormones. Step 5, address stress and support your progesterone. Remember, cortisol, that regulates your adrenals and energy, and progesterone both use pregnenolone to create them. So if your body is high stressed and your adrenals are suffering, it will take that pregnenolone and convert it to cortisol. So that leaves your progesterone deficient, leaves you more moody, anxious, all of these cycles, and then it all connects back and you're just feeling like blah. So prioritize your nervous system regulation with breath work, nature walks, grounding outside, take your feet barefoot on the earth, journaling, somatic therapy. If your labs show low progesterone, consider bioidentical support. I like using Select Balance Progesterone Cream. It's made from wild yam. It has other supportive nutrients in it. It's really easy. It blends in really nicely. But again, we're trying to do something that's healthy and shifting your cycle so that your body is more regulated and not in estrogen overdrive. All of this isn't, again, about masking symptoms. It's about teaching your body how to come back in balance. So if you're in your 30s, maybe 40s, and you're starting to feel the shift, don't ignore it. Hormone imbalance is common, but it's not normal. The sooner you act, the easier it is to support your body. Whether you're in postpartum, perimenopause, or just overwhelmed and exhausted, you're not broken and you don't have to live like this. Let me know in the comments, what's your biggest hormone struggle right now? I'd love to create more content on exactly what you're navigating. And if you're ready to dive deeper, you can explore my Harmony Within Reset program at selectbalance.com. Search for Women's Hormone Labs. Until next time, thank you.